You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, though? What up, though? This is Detroit Mail for another No Name podcast. The Hallelujah Blue coming from me to you. So let's get the preliminaries out of the way. If you have not done it, go down or go over to our YouTube channel and bang, hit that like button, boom, hit that subscribe button, biggity bang, bang, boom, and hit the notification button. You get everything that we upload, including when we go live every Monday and Thursday from 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about everything concerning sports. If you like to talk about sports, chop it up about sports, this would be your opportunity to do that, because we talk about everything: underwater basket weaving, we talk about backyard pool, we talk about everything that has to do with sports. So if you are interested in just chopping up about sports, please go over to our YouTube page and tune in live every Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Speaking of talking about sports, we also have a Facebook page. Go over to our Facebook page and join the group, because in that group you can get memes, funny memes, interesting memes, memes about memes. You can get things that concern sports from every sport. Also, if you are promoting anything, this is your time and opportunity to promote what you need to promote. And the emphasis on it is networking. So if you're selling something, you can sell it and promote it up there. If you got another podcast, you can do that also. If you have a survey, anything you would like to do, this is for you. Also, if you just want to sit back and just scroll through the timeline and see the things there, you can do that also. That is created for the sports lover. Also, and last but not least, we also have two other members as part of the IOW network. One being Wildcard Mar, who does his Wildcard Chief page. So go over to our YouTube channel and you can see that particular one, because he talks about everything Chiefs. And also the big homie Nick Shine, he has a Proud Jets fan page, and you can go over there and check out everything New York Jets. And also, I forgot to mention, if you are a late night owl and you just up in the evening, wee hours of the night, and you want to see some sports, tune into Wildcard Mars Late Night Owl Edition, where he talks about sports all the time for you night owls. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this Jets and Lions game. Well, it was an interesting game. It was a heart attack game. It had me yelling and screaming at the TV. It had me, up and down. Emotions was running everywhere. But most important, the Lions did pull out the victory. And if you saw a preview show, I had the big homie Nick Shine on. And everything that we talked about in that preview came to pass and unfolded on the field today. I mentioned that Jared Goff is not very good when he's under pressure. And it showed. The Jets have an excellent defense. And, Goff is missing some passes, underthrowing some passes. It was just very frustrating to see, but also proves what I've been saying, that no, you don't have to go get a quarterback right now. I think he's efficient enough to get the wins for you while you build the rest of your roster, but he is not the future quarterback. You're going to need someone that's more athletic. So when you play teams like this New York Jets team, that's very athletic, that's linebackers are fast, who can put pressure on the ball, you're going to need somebody that can roll out, move in that pocket, or throw on the run and complete passes. He threw passes behind people, and one pass he threw behind Swift. If the I can't remember who it was, but if the player's paying attention, that was a pick. So, you're gonna need a quarterback who's more athletic for if you want an elite team. If you just want a good team, you just want to be good. I think you can keep golf. You just want to be good. But if you want an elite team, you're gonna need an athletic quarterback. Defensive line played pretty good. Shout out to Okora coming in, got 2 sacks. John Kaminsky got sacks. Hutch got a couple of tackles for. I think got 1 tackle for loss, but 4 or 5 tackles. Put a lot of he didn't it didn't register as a stat, but he put a lot of pressure on Wilson. I mean, I was watching the game. He was pushing that pocket back a lot of times. A couple of times when the Jets really is under duress, they make sure they double team, chipped him. So that's showing you what kind of presence he can be in this league. Lee McNeil made a couple of plays. So, the defense as a whole wasn't bad. Kula gave up a few plays, a couple of penalties. Now, I will say this. I think those holding calls were tic-tac calls. They didn't have to call that. Even the one that they called in our favor, I think didn't have to be called. Ragnar got a couple. Oh no, Ragnar got 1. God, who else got it? I forgot another offensive line got called for 1. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was a tick for tack call. I mean, them calls. Come on, man. It's not a holding call. In a game like this that's tight, I mean, one of them, Jamal Williams, I think broke off a nice little run and it got called back. One of them would have been a touchdown. Would have kind of changed the complexity of this game. But all in all, this is what you have to do as a team. You have to win those tight, close games when you are, in a tight battle, defensive battle. And when you make mistakes, you have to learn how to overcome those mistakes. So my hat goes off to the Lions, with the victory. And I think this will help build momentum. This will help build what you need in a great team. So when you're building a great team, you're gonna have games where you're not gonna be perfect. If you're looking at that Chiefs and Houston game, the Chiefs, I mean, if they play 9 out of 10 games, the Chiefs are blowing Houston out. But they playing them tough. Because we have to learn how to win these games when you're an elite team. So I'm not totally gonna get down on the Lions. I was pointing out those errors, those flaws, but overall, we got the results we want, a victory. So hey, shout out to the Lions, shout out to Dan Campbell, shout out to his coaching staff, shout out to the defense who bend but didn't break. That last play of the game, I think I might have thrown my TV out the window because Anzalone had that sack, man. He let Zach Wilson get away. It shouldn't came down to a field goal. He had that sack. And, if you're playing for, I think it was 18 yards, you should be right at that line. They would say 2 feet behind the line. So when Garrett Wilson makes the catch, they had to run up and hit him. No, you should be right at that line and force him, to make a play on that ball. It should have been, it was an uncontested catch, man. I don't understand that. Especially when you see Zach Wilson scrambling and he throws across the field. That's automatic pick. Automatic pick. He throws across the field like that. That should be taken to the house and that would end of the game. But anyway, I'm not going to harp on that. We got Carolina Panthers coming up. Then I think Chicago, then Green Bay. They have a chance to run the gamut. And actually, right now they rank 9th. With the Jets lost, I think that drops them down to 10th. I got to look at the standings. But that's AFC anyway, so that really don't count for us. But they rank 9th. So I have to look at the standings and see who are in front of them. I know I need Seattle to lose maybe once, 2 more times, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know. I got to look at the standings. I don't even want to make an assumption on it. But if they win out, they have a chance to make the playoffs, which will be a drastic turnaround from last year's 3-win season. So we got if they don't run the table, let me say this. If they don't run the table, I'm still proud of what they done because they made a drastic change from last year. So They have something. They building something here. It's exciting to see what they do. They're going against the Carolina team who has another great defense. I don't think it's as good as the Jets, but have a good defense. Hope they go watch film, make the adjustments, and just play better, overall as a team. Tighten up on defense, even though they made great plays. There's some things need to be tightened up. See if Elliott comes back. He got injured during the game, so see if he comes back. I wish they would use I thought this would be a game to really use Jamison Williams because you take a couple shots down the field, let them use his speed, keep them cornerback honest, and then underneath would be all day. That's what I thought was going to be the plan. I like the fact they stuck with the run. That kept some of the defensive the defensive linebackers honest. They couldn't keep cheating up playing the run. Keep cheating up playing the run. Keep cheating up playing the run. They don't know if you're gonna hit it with the play action. They don't know if you're gonna run. So I think mixing the run, it was great. I applaud the play calling of Ben Johnson. I like the pass to was it Wright or Zylstra? I think it was Wright. On 4th and inches, great play call. And let me say this too. Those are those things that when it works, it's genius. When it don't work, people criticize it. And I think if you're going to be a fan, you have to be fair across the board. If it's a great play call, no matter what, if Wright, I think it was right. I'm going to say it's right. I think it was right. If Wright drops the ball, that's not on Ben Johnson. That's not even on Jared Goff. It's on Wright. Because it caught the Jets off guard. I thought it was going to go for a first down. He made a touchdown. So if you look at it from that standpoint, man, you gotta go off to the play call. Execution was great. Now we just got to get back into the film room, get ready for Carolina. It looks good for them, man. It looks good. It looks good for Detroit because, Carolina, Chicago, and Green Bay, who may be playing Jordan Love, are winnable games. Winnable games for sure. And now you can't look past none of those teams, because if you look past them teams, you can lose. But they're winnable games, man. And so you're looking at from November up until the end of the season, they on the winning streak, only lost one game. Really, they should be undefeated because they should have beat Buffalo. But that's neither here nor there. That's water under the bridge. But those are winnable games. But anyway, I ain't gonna keep you long. I just want to give my media reaction to the end of the game. As you see, I'm not in my usual studio. I'm visiting my sister and family in Detroit. So, I'm actually here and not in North Carolina. So I'm back home. I'm back home. So I didn't bring all my studio equipment, just some of it. But and just like, share, subscribe, man. I love the love I've been getting, especially from Lions fans. They've been subscribing to this channel. Couple of them been coming into the live shows and commenting. Shout out to Alex. And just continue getting into the comments, man, because I love chopping up about sports. Continue liking, subscribing, tell a friend, share the page, man. We trying to build something here, man. Really build something here. And if you want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it. If you want to start a show, hit me up. I entertain it because I'm looking to grow this thing. I said previous before in other videos, I'm looking for someone to do a hockey channel. Whether it's just talking about hockey in general or Red Wings channel, it doesn't matter. Or you can be, it don't really matter. Red Wings, Islanders, Devils, Edmonton Oilers, I don't care. I prefer, my preference is just a general NHL channel. But if you want to do a team channel, hit me up. I'm looking for someone to do hockey. I think Matt, once he gets himself situated, he's going to be our MLB expert. He's going to start a channel. So we got a lot of things in the works. And if you want to be a part of that, hey, hit us up. Hit me up in the comments. Or you can email us iowsportsnetwork@gmail.com. That's i.o.w.sportsnetwork@gmail.com. You can hit us up that way. And I entertain an idea. We see what we can do to help and get you rolling. Because we try, like I said, we're trying to build a net. We're trying to rival ESPN and all the other sports networks. Have our own digital footprint when it comes to sports, and other things we're building too. But right now, I'm just talking about sports. Trying to make sure I forget it. I remember everything. Sometimes you forget things, but I think that's it. Like, share, and subscribe. Get in the comments. Until next time, peace and great win, Detroit.